We begin with the most pressing threats to homeland security and the efforts underway to contain them. NewsNation DC correspondent Joe Khalil joining us live. So, Joe, the CIA specifically focused on China.
Yeah, Nicole, I'd put it this way. If there were any lingering doubts about who the U.S. considers its #1 foreign adversary, I think the CIA today and the Biden administration removed all doubt, establishing this new China Mission Center. Essentially, the CIA is going to be doing the normal work that it does, but with a more narrow focus specifically on China in all of the lanes that the CIA typically operates. So it's going to be monitoring civilian and military new technologies in China. It's going to be monitoring its cyber threat capacity to the United States, as well as global health and even climate policy. And let's be clear about why this is happening. China has been taking a much stronger adversarial posture toward the United States as of late. We've seen a lot of examples of this. Just last month, they flew a couple dozen fighter jets over Taiwan. That was clearly a power move, and it was a signal, not just to Taiwan, but to the United States as well. The U.S. continues to call China out on its human rights abuses. China is quite literally operating modern-day concentration camps against its own minority Uyghur population, but it's defiant and just denies that. I want to play or show you on the screen, rather, what the deputy director of the CIA said today about this. He said here, quote, throughout our history, the CIA has stepped up to meet whatever challenges come our way, now facing our toughest geopolitical test in a new era of great power rivalry. And the CIA, he says, is going to be at the forefront of that effort. Not mincing words there. And here on Capitol Hill, this idea has support from both sides of the aisle.
We've got to be really concerned about what China wants to do in Taiwan. They want to gobble up that country. They want to expand their influence. They ultimately want to take our jobs, steal our technology, and make themselves the superpower in the world. And we just can't allow that to happen.
So again, Democrats, Republicans, all in agreement that the U.S. needs to be stronger defensively toward China and in some cases offensively as well. Nicole?
All right, so, Joe, the CIA focusing on China, all this emphasis on China, does that mean it's stepping back from its work on other foreign adversaries like Russia, maybe Iran?
No, it's not. It made clear that, we still face threats. In fact, Microsoft just released new data about Russia continuing to be a consistent cybersecurity threat to the United States, both for our elections and hacking into different companies. And the CIA clearly says with respect to Iran, North Korea, and Russia, they are all priorities. But simply today, what we learned is that it's sort of elevating China as the #1 adversary because of its capacity, rising economic power, and that becoming much more of a hard military power as well. Clearly, they've drawn some lines there.